What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another vlog on this epic Europe 2-week trip. Today we're at not an amusement park, not a theme park, but a zoo. This is Kolmården in Sweden. We came way out here with public transit. It was not too difficult, but definitely a little bit pricey and definitely quite a lengthy process. We had to take a train from Stockholm that was about an hour, 15 minutes, and then another bus ride that was about 25 minutes to the park. I've heard amazing things about this place. I've heard it's one of the best zoos in the world, not just because they have an incredible roller coaster called Wildfire, an RMC that is actually the tallest wooden coaster in the world, tied exactly to the decimal with T-Express at Everland in South Korea. So yeah, it is the tallest woody in the world. I can't believe it. But that's not even really the reason that this is widely considered one of the best zoos in the world. The animal collection here looks amazing. They have a sky ride that goes over all the exhibits that's like 15 minutes long or something. There are shows here. And also, I want to give a special thanks to Kolmården for being one of the parks on this trip to provide us with complimentary admission. Obviously, when you're going on a trip this big, it gets pretty expensive and pretty pricey, so we really appreciate the help. Josiah, you were saying at the beginning of the trip that this was arguably the park you were most excited for.
I think so. I like zoos a lot. I had season pass to the San Diego Zoo for quite some time, so I'm excited to get back, see some animals, and ride some good rides.
This is going to be very unique. Can't wait for this. All right, we made it in, and first impressions, it's very wooded, very nice. Makes sense that there would be a coaster here called Wildfire. I think it's a great name, although I hope that there's no wildfires ever here. First thing we spot is a nice food place for breakfast, and we're gonna check that out after we get on the park's first of 3 roller coasters. Yes, that's right, they don't actually just have Wildfire, they have 2 other smaller coasters. So this one's called Gottastaget. This one is a Zero kiddie coaster slash family coaster. I mean, it is sizable. Yeah, check this out. Sprawling all over the pathways, it should be very enjoyable. Let's go!
Let's go! First credit of the day, number 405 at Kolmården.
This is a Zero, like I said. Always a smooth, fun ride, even though they are very small. Here we go. Whoa! I would take these over most kiddie coasters, I will say. It's like they don't pack in very many forces, no airtime moments or anything, but they're very smooth. Think about how many kiddie coasters are just rough rides. Like, it's actually stupid. You would think they would be like good introductory coasters to the bigger rides for young kids, but they actually tend to not be that way. Whoa! I just hit a tree. And coming in.
What do you think?
We got a credit, that's all that matters.
Fun.
Ready for food?
Yes.
I'm stoked for food. We have not had breakfast yet. Guys, we spotted our first animals. Look how like giant the humps are on these camels. Jeez, man. Once again, I'd like to emphasize how absolutely insane the humps on these camels are. Look at these things. They look like Mago's camelbacks. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me.
This is crazy. We've been here for all of like an hour, and we've already seen like rhinos and elephants. These are like the star
and
animals
zebras
at our zoos at home. And they're right at the beginning. I wonder what else this park has. It's crazy.
There it is, your first look at Wildfire at Kolmården. One of the most imposing RMCs by far. This thing is ginormous. Like I said, it is the tallest wooden coaster in the world. And look at that drop, that is so steep. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this thing. Looks like it's running pretty good too. All right, we got our food. This is our breakfast for the day. This is a grilled fish sandwich. Also some fries, amazing fries, very nicely salted. We've got apple juice and a great view looking out at Wildfire. So once we're done eating, we'll see you guys on. Wildfire, let's go! First ride, we're in the very back row.
Oh man, this is gonna be wild.
How are we riding this right now?
It's crazy to me.
They do not push down here. I mean, I have a lot of room. Oh my god, look at the view.
Unreal.
Oh my god. Wow. That is definitely as beautiful as people make it out to be. What a view. And you're gonna really get to experience that on the panoramic turn up here. Very unique for an RMC. Here we go. Alright. I can't believe we're riding this. I genuinely cannot believe this. Look at that view. Oh my god. Whoa! love that because it's a wooden coaster, you get that little bit of shakiness with it, and it really adds to the intensity.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty freaking awesome.
That first drop was phenomenal.
The first like few elements just blew me away, honestly. That wave turn was amazing.
Awesome.
And what a beautiful ride too. Probably the most beautiful RMC I've ever seen. All right, we're back around doing our second ride on Wildfire.
Ride number 2.
Just want to get a good feel for this thing because there's a lot to talk about here. A lot to love about it as well. Look at this terrain interaction down the rock. Like, it's amazing.
We got space up here.
Yeah, and they don't staple here. It's so easy to get room. Look how forested it is. And this view you're about to see is one of my favorites on any roller coaster I've ever been on. That is unreal. Whoa! No doubt, that is a fantastic ride.
It's a great RMC.
That is a great RMC. That is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had our first 2 rides on Wildfire, both in the back row. We are still yet to get a front row ride because unfortunately they don't let you choose your row unless there's no one in the station, which I'm sure will happen at some point later in the day. So we will be sure to get a front row ride at some point. But yeah, from those 2 back row rides, that is an absolutely fantastic ride. It is about exactly what I was expecting in terms of quality. I would say upper mid-tier for RMCs or at the very low for high-tier RMCs. In my opinion, the first half is absolutely phenomenal, probably about as good as it gets, and then the second half definitely dies out just a little bit. It's still really great in the second half, but the airtime strength, in my opinion, isn't quite as good. What do you think?
Yeah, I mostly agree with Mark on this one. First half is phenomenal. Second half lacks a little bit. But more importantly, I'm just here for the views, dude. The views are crazy. The layout's been designed in a way from Kolmården and RMC that's just freaking genius, dude. So I really enjoy it, and we're definitely getting more rides on it later, that's no doubt.
Oh yeah, even though it's a Saturday and the park is clearly very busy, the line is not above 15 to 20 minutes. It is absolutely quiet. That's just how it is. A lot of the people here are here for the animals, not really for some giant roller coaster. Then again, I'm really glad they added it for us thrill seekers, really made it a destination for coaster enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike, and I think that's great for the park to have. Wildfire is an amazing coaster and definitely lived up to expectations. Not to mention, it's absolutely one of the most beautiful rides I've ever seen. I mean, look at this thing. Look at the way it interacts with the terrain. It is unreal. This thing is ginormous. Nice little Vekoma Junior coaster here. I like the dolphin on the front. That's pretty cute. He's got a ride on this thing. And then we're going to move on to do the Safari Sky Ride here. Everyone's telling me I need to do that. Absolutely making it a priority. The thing is, we have so much time at Kolmården. Because think about it, we're thrill seekers. We don't exactly have loads to do besides the coaster, although we definitely want to check out some of the animals. But yeah, so that should be a really fun experience, actually. Hey, actually, I love the views. Even from this thing, the views are great. Here we go. Whoa! Jeez, dude. This thing rinks. Actually, this does have the updated trains. Oh my god. This does have the updated trains. You find this a lot at Energylandia. So it is smoother. Or more comfy. Whoa!
It's pretty forceful. It's not so bad.
It is forceful, yeah.
And
hey, there we go.
What? Honestly, A+ for the kiddie ride.
I think that's better than the other kiddie coaster we did, actually. Even though I tend to prefer the Zeros to the Vekomas. But because this has the new trains, which are very cozy, I actually think I like this more. So yeah, solid overall for a kiddie coaster. We're about to get on the park's Safari Sky Ride attraction. I've heard this is one of the best sky rides, like literally ever. It's It's like one of the park's signature attractions. It has been closed for a while, but it's testing, so we're just gonna wait it out and then get on this thing. Hey, we're finally on the sky ride. It was actually down for like, not even kidding, 4 hours. So glad it's back open. I've heard it's a great sky ride. Goes over all the animals, great views of Wildfire, as you can see. This is super, super cool already. Look at that. Wow. That is amazing. It's beautiful. It's like the most beautiful ride ever. Holy crap. I just think this is like unreal. Hey, look at this. We're going over animals. Oh my gosh. This sky ride, by the way, is so long. It redirects direction many times. I have never ridden a sky ride that actually doesn't just go back and forth or maybe 2 directions. This one goes in like 4 directions.
Oh, it's an ostrich.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing.
I think you broke it, dude.
Did I literally break it? Yeah, I think we broke our audio. We tried to switch the language to English from Swedish because everyone here speaks English.
We just screwed everybody.
It's broke.
Awesome.
It just broke.
How do you say sorry in Swedish?
Wow.
Honestly, posted.
They are posted up.
Is the highly endangered
We got some longhorns and we got some wildebeest over here. This is awesome, guys. Something about seeing animals that are so rare and so unique is honestly just awesome. Hey, we found the lions. Let's go. Male and females down there. That was certainly a fantastic sky ride. Very long. Definitely felt like 15 minutes, and the amount of animals we got to see was great. You like it? We just got off of the park's sky ride attraction. I mean, easily it's their most popular ride because look at the line. It's unbelievably long. What we did is we camped out in front of the entrance when it was down, and then we got in line as soon as it reopened, so we barely had to wait at all. But I mean, look at this. There's people everywhere. I would not have waited this at all. That said, it was absolutely worth what we did wait. It was an incredible ride. So freaking long, like by far the longest sky ride I've ever done. It's not even a close comparison. Over 15 minutes long, I believe. The amount of animals you get to see is pretty amazing. And wow, look at this. The line keeps on going and going and going and going. I will say we had a pretty obnoxious crowd on board. They would not shut up. There was a bunch of little kids too, which didn't help. But the ride itself was great. What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I thought there was some cool animals. It's pretty fun. Very long. Quite relaxing, actually. I almost took a little nap there.
Yeah, I did too.
It was great.
Excited for Wildfire again. Hopefully we can get that front row ride we've been craving since we got here. Hey, we got the front row. And I want to shout out the ride up in the station for Wildfire because obviously I mentioned this earlier. They're very, very strict on row requests here. But we told them we're literally here from America and we want to document the park on video for the channel. So fortunately that was enough to push him over the edge and he let us get the front row, which I appreciate. Here we go. Front row and Wildfire, baby. Wow, look at that.
Either it really warmed up or front row was better.
Front row was better.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was absolutely spectacular.
I don't know. Either front was better or it really did warm up.
Wow, I really enjoyed that.
That was great.
That was spectacular. Oh my gosh, front seat on Wildfire was absolutely spectacular. like Josiah said, I think it might have been a combination of the fact that the ride warmed up, but also the front row, I think, just had forces that the back row did not have on some of the elements in the second half. That was so good. It was
great.
Yeah, that was fantastic. The terrain usage with that layout is brilliant. One of the best on any coaster in the world, in my opinion. The ride's absolutely gorgeous. It rides as good as it looks. Wildfire in the front row was absolutely incredible. I enjoyed that so much. Probably a 9 out of 10 coaster right there. If you're in Sweden, I mean, you gotta come to this frickin' zoo and ride this thing. I can't believe this is even here. It doesn't make any sense. The zoo is great, but it just doesn't make any sense at this place. Like it stands out so much.
Dang, dude.
We're feeding them dead rabbits. I'm so getting demonetized.
How much can I pay you to pet it? One pet. Can it come over and I can touch once? No.
Josiah's obsessed with capybaras. Yeah. He's absolutely obsessed.
It's a dream.
He's been talking about seeing a capybara literally for years. Yeah. And we're from America, so obviously we're not exposed to capybaras. Very long. Josiah's crying.
It's so cute.
It's actually mad cute.
I heard they're super social and friendly.
Is it the largest rodent in the world? Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Thing is pretty freaking big though. I mean, obviously next to that little girl doesn't seem that big, but wow. Oh, there's another one, and that one's actually a lot bigger.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, yes. We do theme park content.
Oh, okay.
Obviously this isn't really a theme park, but it's a zoo with rides, and so figured we'd check out the animals.
What's the name of the...
We have two different ones. His is National Coasters, mine is Coaster Dash.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, so it's on the t-shirt?
Yep, that's his.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely beautiful.
Unreal. In the flesh.
Oh my god. Look at the baby cappy out there. How do you feel?
Dude, we just saw my bucket list animal, dude.
He's been talking about this for years.
Bucket list credit right there.
Oh my.
It took so long.
It's a capybara.
Unfortunately, the credit cannot be secured because I can't slap its stomach.
You can't touch it. They're sold out for the summer.
Imagine the noise it'd make if you could hit its stomach. It'd be like...
Just, it's so weird.
Dude, look at it. It's so lazy. Dude, it reminds me of me in every way. Literally me in the hospital this morning, trying to wake up.
Oh my god. Tell the vlog what that is way in the back. I thought it was like a giant anteater.
It's a tapir.
Never heard of that in my life. We found bears. Are those grizzlies?
They're just brown bears. Grizzlies are huge.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting in. He's going in for a bath. I don't think I've ever been this close to bears. This is amazing. And they were going at it earlier. I want to see Putin against one of these guys. Oh my gosh. He just bit the hell out of that thing. Are you... They're pissed at each other. Oh, he's so mad. He is so pissed. He is so pissed. Hey, it's time for our very last ride on Wildfire in the back row. We actually got some enthusiasts with us from Germany. What's up? This thing's really warmed up, hasn't it?
Has a lot.
Yes, it's the first rides we got on it this morning. It was a great coaster, but I thought the second half really was kind of a little disappointing. And now it's absolutely flying through the whole thing, and it's running great. Yes, sir. I'm so excited. You can't get over that view. That's absolutely unreal. Here we go. Woo! Oh my god! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh yeah, this thing is going crazy right now. Woo! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! And there you have it. Wildfire Kolmården.
Very good.
Fantastic coaster.
It's a great last ride.
Yeah, I'm satisfied for sure. That coaster really unleashed its full potential with the 5 rides we got on it today. It's just been going faster and faster every single time, I feel like. That is an amazing ride. All right, guys, that last ride on Wildfire concludes our awesome day here at Kolmården Zoo here in Sweden. And what a cool place this is. A really nice change of pace for the trip, like Josiah mentioned at the beginning of his vlog, which you should definitely check out. But yeah, that was great. It was just a really nice, slow, relaxing day. Pretty busy though, it was a Saturday, but even then, Wildfire did not get that long of a line. Even with one train, we didn't have to wait more than 20 minutes, 15 probably, to be realistic. And yeah, I'm so glad we got that front row ride. And then yeah, the back row rides too at the end were really excellent. Absolutely fantastic coaster, elite for sure. Still figuring out where I want to place it amongst other RMCs, but it's definitely up there. Josiah, what do you think?
Definitely in agreement with Mark here. That ride was super good. Warmed up towards the end of the day. They had some really cool live animals that I think they look very well taken care of here. So yeah, it was a great park. I enjoyed it a lot.
And of course, I want to once again thank the park for providing us with complimentary admission today. When you're going on a trip this big, it really helps us out. So we're going to see you guys tomorrow from Grönaland in Stockholm, Sweden. We're actually staying at an accommodation that's literally a 5-minute walk and a ferry right away. You can see it from our place. It's pretty close. So yeah, we'll see you guys then. Can't wait for that park. It's going to be great. Bye, guys.